We are live, people. Hello,
We
hello,
are.
hello.
We is live. We is live.
Welcome, welcome, welcome back. It has been a long minute. How y'all
Oh,
been?
Can we get on
woo.
camera, you guys? It's our first time being back.
You
Yeah,
said
I
what,
ain't talked all summer.
I said,
honey?
should we get on camera since it's like our first time back?
Oh, see, I'm in my pajamas. Why you didn't tell
Uh,
me?
That's fine. No, we don't have to. We don't have to. I don't.
Okay.
I'm not in. I'm in like a mustard shirt and some shorts. I was just gonna like throw a jacket or something on and like put something on my head.
Well,
Oh,
maybe
I
let
don't
me see if
care.
I can.
I'm not ready. I don't care.
It's
It's
up to
up to
y'all. I
y'all. We
might
don't
do
have
it for
to.
a minute, and then I'm gonna get back off because I want to lay back down.
You so silly.
We don't
Uh,
have.
but
We
anyway,
don't.
let's go on. Let's go
We've
on.
been outside, but now we inside. Mm.
Hey,
Yeah, I think I'm still outside. Well, this
Yeah.
has been it's a whole lot of pop culture going on. It's a beef between Nicki and Cardi B.
oh,
Oh my
please,
God.
And I'm
sorry.
not I'm not a barb. I'm too old for that bull crap. But I am so disappointed with Nicki Minaj. And that's my girl. I always defend her because I
Mm.
think
Baby,
that she's
crack is a
defendable.
stronger drug, okay? Cocaine, I mean.
I
Cocaine
don't
is
know if
You,
all of that they was throwing there was true. I hope not. Because she made her out to be like a cocaine, whatever.
a
like
doctor,
she needed to go to
please,
rehab with Karen,
patient,
right?
Right.
okay?
I don't
Patient,
like
Okay.
the jab. I don't like the jabs at kids though. That's too far.
Yeah. What in the
Those
patient,
world?
out
Well, you
doctor,
know,
please.
Nikki did this to Megan too when Megan album came out. The only difference
I
was Megan
remember.
didn't respond, and Nikki
Yes,
was
she
fighting
did.
by
She had
herself, so it didn't
in the
last
last one,
long.
she had a whole diss
You
track.
mean, you mean she like didn't respond on Twitter like Cardi B did? Like how Cardi B
Yeah,
was going
Yeah,
more for her, Megan Thee Stallion didn't do this. She just wrote a song. She
yeah,
didn't like
right.
really going back and forth with her and in like a public, you know.
right.
I mean, this track is public, but it's still what they doing is completely different.
It's
They on
way
there
different.
arguing back and forth,
I mean, they was talking
like
about fighting. I'm like, y'all, it's both. I don't know how, at least 30 something or plus.
Nicki Minaj is
And
like
our
40.
bones ain't the same, so you don't need to be fighting.
I don't know now because I know some old people that'll get. I'm being serious that'll get down, honey. I ain't lying to you. They
But they gonna
still.
be in Epsom salt the next day, D. I'm just telling you.
What?
I'm just saying, Martinique. I know some people now that's older in age, Shirley, that still be down, girl. I'm telling you. I'm telling you,
What's
I got a
up with?
cousin, I got a cousin named Bam Bam, baby, and I know she is good in her 40s, baby. And I'm telling you now, baby, she'll tear you up real fast.
Oh Lord.
Go ahead,
Go,
Joy.
Joy. Get us together.
What's up with this whole Taylor Swift thing? Because I couldn't tell you one song Taylor Swift had sung, gun to my head, but I have watched several videos of current Swifties that are dissecting her album in the craziest ways.
That's
And
what
these
we do
and
because
it's a
Taylor Swift.
mixture of people. It's because I knew one black girl. She used to be over at HR. She was obsessed with Taylor Swift. It made no sense to me
Well,
because
my
she's like
friend
my
Taylor
age.
say the
Cause
same
look,
thing.
she like we're matter of fact, we went to high school together, and she was a Swifty, and it was so confusing. Like, girl, I I could see her appeal. I would imagine to young white girls. But I
Well,
don't
D.
see it. I know he is. But let me tell you
Uh-huh.
what people are saying. You got people on both ends. You
Mm-hmm.
have people, and these are people that were really big fans that are disappointed in her album. This one white girl did this commentary, and she was like, she is a white girl whose entire image has been surrounded around almost innocence. And the problem is she's 35. And there was lots of this album. Apparently, she's talking in metaphoric ways about old boys tool.
Basically, which is
Um,
Who's
which is
who?
which
what's
is Travis, Kelsey.
Football,
She's basically like she's.
football player.
I don't know what they
Oh, okay.
want. It's like I don't know what they as a diehard Swifty. It's like I don't know what I'm gonna just take away from. I'm gonna just take out the side of the Swifties and us in our little Discord of whether we like the album or not because we're true fans. So I feel like we can kind of like dissect her album and do all of that because we're fans. And she also does leave secret coded messages in her songwriting and in her music videos and all that. So that's why you're getting a lot of like of the fans dissecting it because that's kind of like what we do. She leave us messages and like she capitalized
But
like certain
I haven't
messages.
heard one positive, not one. I don't even know how I got on this side of TikTok, but somehow I am. And
I've seen mixed reviews from Swift. Like I said, I'm gonna speak for the Swifty fans and not people that just hate Taylor Swift just to hate on her. I feel like certain sections of the Swifties they do this all the time because they did this last year with the Torture Horse Department. A huge section of them hated it, and then here we are a year later. Some of them saying that it's like the best album Taylor Swift has put out ever. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like give it a couple of months, and because we do that all the time. Because I was even the same way. 2020 when the Midnight album came out, I was like, I don't really like this. What is going on, Taylor? And then fast forward, like maybe a couple of months later, baby, I can sing Midnight from top to bottom
yeah,
from
I
the
mean, I don't
original.
think it's not really that. I mean, I don't know because, like I said, I don't know her music. It's just it was an interesting take that
Okay,
I keep hearing about her music being she doesn't really know who she is because
yeah,
her
they said
music
she's stuck in high school.
is so centered around whoever she's dating, and her albums reflect that.
So, D,
And
what do you think about this album?
I personally love the album. This is
Okay.
Taylor Swift been putting out. I feel like the only time where I had like a struggle where I just really did not like an album from my time being a Swiftie, and I'll say pop Taylor. So I'll say from Red up until now, because I didn't really listen to the country stuff. I was a kid, so I didn't really care about music and all of this stuff. So I'll say when I started actually paying attention to music and became a Swiftie was during Red. So that was like the song I Knew You Were in Trouble When You Walked In. So
I know
from
that
that
one.
point on up until now, the only album that I really just did not like from Taylor Swift is Lover, and that was like around 2019 or whatever. And I don't really love that album, but I don't hate it either. So as far as these recent years, I'll say from 2020 up until now, this is some of the best writing that Taylor Swift has ever done. I think Taylor has. I don't know where people get she hasn't grown as an artist because I feel like Taylor Swift has grown tremendously as an artist. Taylor Swift is talking
Mm.
about sex and all of these things that she really didn't talk about like that before. And I don't know what else they want from Taylor. It's like they say, okay, she's in her 30s, talk about sex, talk about this. It's like, what do you want Taylor Swift to do? Do you want her to just literally say it like
wait
keep
a
me
minute. Let me also say this
by?
before I forget. Hold up. They
Okay,
also said that apparently whatever the football player she go with or engaged to
yeah,
used to
Travis,
date a black girl.
yeah,
And
and they,
That's all he
she
dated was a black girls before hers, from what I heard.
okay,
yeah,
so apparently in one of her songs, she has a
he talked about
line
her.
basically, yeah, she talks about her.
Yeah.
And wait a minute, and people are interpreting that line. It's a girl who got a song that's already going viral. And the way that she interpreted that song was like, I'm kind of insecure. He gonna go with a black girl with a big old booty and
Nuh-uh.
yes, they are, and my butt is flat. Like you have to hear this song on TikTok. I ain't doing it right. I ain't doing it no justice
You ain't doing it no justice.
because the girl can low
TikToks
key, but
like
she really
that.
is playing the guitar. So she actually, I don't think she's showing talent when she's singing it because she's making fun of it, but it's actually a bop. But the people said her song was better than her whole album.
Oh
Yeah,
But
God,
they
right,
make those
Taylor.
type of videos
y'all
all
gonna
the
come
time.
across
Like, oh
that.
my God, I'm Taylor Swift, and I like glitter. I see those all the time.
Yeah.
But you know, the crazy part is when they say make those takes about Taylor Swift and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I completely can understand why people feel that way. If you're not a diehard Swiftie and you're not like in the Swiftie fandom, like deep in the Swiftie fandom, like how I am, I can understand why it feels like Taylor Swift has no growth. I can understand why her music can sound the same. But coming from somebody who is a Swiftie, her music doesn't sound the same. If you play this album and you play the Tortured Poets
I mean,
Department,
y'all are in
please
cults.
hear
We
the
get it. They
sound.
do Beyonce the same way. I don't get it either. And my daughter, who, she's 25, I'm in my 50s. So my daughter tried to tell me I wasn't no Beyonce fan. I was like, I wanted to pop her upside the head. I said, I'm a Beyonce fan because I said, you a Beyonce fan because I was. I'm like, I really like Beyonce. I did not like her last two albums.
Yeah.
Like, and
Yeah,
I
I
have
didn't
bought
either.
every single solitary album
Yeah,
that Beyonce had. I even bought the two that I didn't like,
yeah, I didn't
but
like
I
them
didn't
either.
have to buy them
I
by
think
then. But
the
I always
video.
bought Beyonce CDs. But I don't get just because, it ain't about her. I'm not their audience. I don't have any expectations for, say, me liking what Gorilla put out because I like Gorilla. And I like Cardi B. I have no expectations for them because I know I'm not their demographic.
Yeah.
I am Beyonce's
Yeah,
demographic.
And you just didn't
You
like it. And
feel me?
I
You know
seen
what
a
I mean?
TikTok earlier today of somebody explaining this, and it actually was a black Swiftie, another black Swiftie. It wasn't even a white one. And I was like, girl, that is so spot on. It's just like, I feel like everybody loves to try to be so technical about things. It's just like, babe, your opinion is not like universal. It's just, you just didn't like the album, or you just don't like
Yeah.
Taylor Swift. Like, it's fine. It doesn't have to be this big think piece about it. You just don't like her. And that's okay. And why do people, and I also hate this as a black Swiftie, oh my God, you have no music taste because you love Taylor Swift. She's mediocre. She can't dance. She can't sing. Like, who gives, I mean, this is my thing to kind of not harp on this subject.
She obviously is
Everybody
talented.
doesn't have to be
Like her
Whitney
music.
Houston. Like, everybody does not have to be Whitney Houston. Like, if they can carry at least somewhat of a note and they got some good production behind it, it's okay. Britney Spears is one of the biggest pop stars in the world. Britney can't sing. Britney just could dance. That was the only thing that really kind of saved her. Rihanna, prime example. Rihanna
oh
is
man,
just
don't talk about Riri.
no, it's the truth.
No
It's
Riri
the truth.
slander.
It is the truth. Rihanna is not
No
like a
Riri
strong
slander. Oh yeah,
vocalist. But do
Well,
I
I
like
don't think. Let me
Rihanna?
say
Yes,
this.
I love Rihanna.
Let me say
But
this.
she's not a
Let me
strong vocalist.
wait a minute. Let me say this. First of all, as a person who thinks she's a music connoisseur, um, I will say this: there are no good vocalists today. Like vocalists don't get
Beyonce
contracts.
fans here.
Vocalists don't exist. I went to, I mean, like seriously, just like these kids.
That's why I said don't let Beyonce fans hear you say they don't know vocalists in this.
What we got out here is not R&B, but that's some music. We need to do a whole podcast on that one.
yeah.
We need
Let's
to
move
Okay.
on to
go on
Potomac
over
before we lose the people.
Potomac. Yeah, let's go on over to Potomac. All right, y'all. This was season 10, episode 1. It was titled Second Bloom.
Premiere day.
Premiere day.
Yeah.
Let's scale this right quick. Scale it 1 through 10. What did you think of this episode?
I'll give it a 8.
I would too. I think it was an 8. I really think because normally the premiere episode you don't expect much. I think it was solid. I really do.
I give it an 8 as well, and I normally never would give a episode 1 anything above a 6 because I have zero expectations for the first episode. So, first episodes are just, this is what I've been doing the last 5 months. So they're not anything that I personally find interesting. I thought this one was interesting. We were introduced to 2 new people. I do like that. Or 2 new people in the course of this episode. And I thought that, and I like it that her whole family was there. Her husband was there, her granddaddy, her daddy was there with her kids. So I do like that. She must not have performed well enough to get what's her name seat though.
Who?
They probably had expectations for her to be a housewife. Kiana's friend.
Angel. Yeah, I got
you. Yeah, Angel. She because she got a good looking family.
I know, and she's got a business.
She's got a good looking family, and it's not like you just a friend, so you don't have to show it. So that tells me they were auditioning her to be a housewife because they don't show the lives of friends. The friends show up at events. They don't go into unless the friend, I don't know if y'all noticed that for real, unless the friend is giving an event, it's not personal. They don't have to show. That's what Cynthia said about that she liked most about being a friend. She doesn't have to perform for the cameras. She just shows up events, and you could be authentic that way.
That's like Giselle's friend did. She just showed up.
That's why some people like being friends of the show. Because in a sense, it ain't no innocence. It's performative. Wendy and her husband, they were performing, and they wanted to talk about Happy Eddie. Yeah. I ain't mad at them, but I'm just saying it's low key cringy because while I have no problem with a dispensary, I am not judging nobody for their decisions. I've staffed in a dispensary before because I've actually gotten some marijuana cream. Before. I sound old, but I've gotten some cream before.
Not some cream, child.
I have, and it worked. It weirdly worked. It worked. It don't have any psychedelic, responses from it, but it helped. I put it on my knee. For some reason. But anyway, I don't have a problem with Happy Eddie or him, but I'm just saying that Wendy seems very performative. Stacey, this episode, when we first met her with her husband, not the first scene, it was performative. There is a level of performance that goes on. I would be a friend. I get it now.
Yeah, I think I would be a friend too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, because they come, they gonna probably talk. Have they said anything bad about? I haven't been on the blogs or anything about Stacey's husband. I thought he was nice.
No, but I've watched a couple of interviews of people recapping it, and they're really feeling Stacey. Like, I don't get it, but one girl even did a pyramid on a wall with like pieces of paper.
Yes, I love her.
Yeah, and she have the color pictures of each one, and she talked about each lady.
The black girl that laughed a lot in her video, she laughs a lot.
Yeah, and she had Stacey at the top of her pyramid.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Let's be very clear. Stacey is what the story is about. Okay, this season is about Stacey, honey, and all of her lies and all of her.
I don't know exactly. Well, let me say this. I know a lot of people, you're not with that opinion alone. There are a lot of people that feels like that it was too focused on Stacey. And, of course, they was trying to, with the whole Giselle and Ashley.
I don't understand why they just can't let it go, but we'll get into that later.
I know why. Let's be honest here. This is no ambiguity on if Stacey is lying or not. Anybody that watched last season knows she's lying, and it is scary when Kiana said that it's
not just Giselle and Ashley. Yeah,
when Kiana said that people who can lie like that scare me, I'm with her. That is like a common thing that I say.
If somebody can look at you straight face and lie,
yes,
I don't like that.
When it's obviously a lie,
yeah. Like, when you've been caught and you still digging your hole, once you've been caught, you got to say, okay, look, like Baldwin did on Salt Lake. I lied about the jury. Okay, I lied, and move on.
Yes.
Stacey, just say you lied and you had a contract with this man. You're not the first one. You're not the last one.
And ain't that the truth?
Come
Ain't
on.
that the truth? Because of that, y'all could talk about Stacey all day long about being at the top of this pyramid. One of the things that is everything moving forward, she feels inauthentic. It feels inauthentic. She doesn't
Whether it feels
feel
inauthentic or not, it's still the truth. This
Let
whole
me tell you
season
what
is
I heard.
mostly
Somebody
about
said
Stacey.
Go ahead.
Stacey done replaced Mia. Because you know Mia be lying.
Yeah.
So Stacey came in.
But at least Stacey got her lies together, child.
No, she just sticking with him.
She just
That's what I'm saying. Like in this, child, Mia lies was unraveling by the thread every season. At least Stacey is together, honey. At least TJ and they been done filming months ago, and the season just came out, and TJ still ain't came out with nothing. So at least Stacey lies is somewhat, fractured together a little bit better than Mia's.
So they said there was a lawsuit. So this was in May, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's October.
Maybe even April. Yeah, nothing. What came of that?
Yeah,
nothing.
She may have just paid him. I mean, she's back with her husband. He got money.
I don't think Stacey ever. I really think. Well, they say they divorced, but Ashley said she couldn't find it.
Yeah, they got a divorce. They divorced.
But did you see it? Did you find it?
Oh, I didn't. I was just trying to say, I remember what she said.
Because I win, that's one of my questions for y'all. Did anybody Google it and see if they could find it?
I forgot that was a part of the episode. That's what made me for a second. I was like, okay. I forgot that they made that a part of the episode. She probably wouldn't. Why? That's the part. Everything about her now feels inauthentic. Maybe she wasn't getting a divorce all this time. And they just brought JT or TJ or MJ, whatever his name is, on the show to get a storyline. That really could be a thing.
Because Kay did say
everybody's divorced.
You've been trying to get on this show for a while.
Yes.
And TJ was your way.
Yes. She.
Oh, okay. No, I hear what you're saying.
If it's so, when you have a situation like that, people get exhausted, like they did with Mia. They got exhausted. They thought, you lie about this. You just take things to the point where people are disgusted by you.
Mm-hmm.
It builds up. You can only overlook so many lies.
Well, I think she's gonna stick with it. No, because in one episode, I don't know, she was saying that she lied in New York. But I don't know if that was just a clip of her saying, y'all think I lied in New York.
Right.
Or, you know what I mean? Or what?
Right.
But they did show a clip like this season coming up in Potomac. Stacey did say she lied, but it could have been cut up.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. I do remember that.
So question, they started off showing Karen being released. Do you think they are going to show Karen, or are they done filming?
No, I think
they're done filming. They were done filming.
I think it was just like for anticlimactic type of.
Oh,
I think they brought the cameras up. Now, whether or not they meet as girls may be something totally different.
No, I think it'll be that. It won't be
right. They're going into Karen's house. They want to see her with her family, with her. Yeah, they just want to see her. Giselle says she has.
Oh yeah, she said she has.
Watch What's Happening Live last night.
So yeah, I think it was when they went there, then they did the flashback, and then they met. So you could tell that they had them come together like 2 weeks after Karen's sentencing to film, because they didn't film again for 2 more months. So it was like they just wanted to get their initial reaction. What was we knew she was going to jail though, right?
I did, but it was still kind of shocking.
Because they were shocked still, even though they knew she was going to jail.
Man, anybody, once you see that video, you should have known she was going down.
But she didn't know. She still tried to.
That's because she's stupid. And I
She
hate to say
said, "I
it
will
like
be
that.
vindicated." Do you not remember this, D?
Because I'm
Yeah, but
like, she was there. We sitting up here saying, the question is, did she see the video?
girl, she
Did
saw
that
that
whole
video.
scene. She did that whole
The whole
season knowing
season.
she was Thomas Jefferson's concubine. Girl, what?
Oh, Lord. Oh, that was funny because when she said, and talking about another TJ, like when Ashley just segued from Thomas Jefferson to TJ. Poor little Stacy. Do you think she's gonna walk off every time, or do y'all think she gonna sit and? Because
Who?
Stacy has good comeback. Stacy.
Yeah, she does.
It would
I
the
think she
only
wore Ashley out. Quite frankly, at the end of the episode, I think she got Ashley. Ashley just was trying to be louder than her, but Stacey was nailing it right on the head. Like, girl, you're a messy bitch. Like,
what do y'all think about them going on about this girl's breath?
well,
It's
they
got
say
to
the
be
breath
true
stink.
because even the new girl said it.
Yeah, and then it don't help that they kept showing her burping.
Bravo ain't right. Bravo ain't right. But I
That is
mean,
so true.
I,
I'm like, you
I
you
don't know.
you don't if you're on national TV, you don't want to get a reputation in real life for having funky breath. That's okay for sitcoms, but in like real life, who want to be
Right.
known? Because you could be the most beautiful girl in the world, but if you got halitosis, it's a
That's bad.
problem. And
Yeah.
y'all remember that was the rumor about Holly Berry that her breath stink.
Really? I've never heard that.
Yeah.
And baby, if you got all that money that Halle Berry got, ain't no way you ain't supposed to have a cavity or nothing.
No.
That's a
I mean,
gut issue. Most of the time when people have really it really is bad guts.
well, that's what
I,
Giselle said. It sounds like it's
I
something in
have
the
a
bottom of her
girlfriend who
stomach.
got bad breath all the time. It's a gut issue.
They can't fix that though, ain't they? Like,
It's got to
Yeah,
be
you can take to start off, you can take
a
what are they
probiotic, right?
called? Yeah, probiotic to help with their gut health. It's just good gut health. Because when she said it's in the gut, she ain't lying about that. That's
That's
true.
what Giselle said. It's in the gut.
Mhm.
What do y'all think about Ashley's impersonations of Stacy?
I'm
Girl,
just sick
you look
of ass.
ridiculous.
I just,
I thought it was
stop it.
amazing.
Oh, speaking of Ashley, let me say this. I wonder, Ashley got a good settlement. We know she at least
Which
got
is
2 million.
surprising. I thought she wasn't gonna get shit.
I
Oh,
thought she
she
would
got
need
some.
it.
But
But
I,
if he gave her that much money in investments, I guarantee you, I wonder, did Michael restrict them boys from being on this show?
Oh,
We're
because you
gonna
didn't
find
see it.
out.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out, but I don't know if you know, y'all know, Ashley um had a leverage over him because he didn't want he wanted Ashley to promise to not say his name on TV again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something he wanted as a part of their divorce. That's why it took so long. So she had leverage because Ashley wasn't supposed to walk away with any cash outside of child support.
She got it.
So she got some money. She ain't as dumb as everybody was trying to say she was.
Oh, I remember Giselle did some kind of interview. I don't know with who, and somebody was trying to say that Ashley was broke, and she was like, "Ashley got almost more money than almost everybody on the show." Ashley got money from that divorce.
Yeah. Well, right. I have
She
no
did.
doubt in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
and
She
I fully,
claimed.
well, I fully believe Michael never stopped supporting her. So
I was just going to say that it was clear
Yeah.
to us that Michael, because she still got some card for him. I don't know if it was his black card or whatever, and she used it whenever she needed to use it. That's
I mean,
support. Because I mean, if you using that card, they're using it for everything from gas to groceries.
yeah.
And she DoorDash. That's your life. The what do you call it? Her child support could pay for her mortgage.
So I
Her child
wonder.
support, but she could even pay her utilities on it.
I think he was paying that because his name was on half of. Remember,
Oh,
I think he was paying her
right.
more.
You're right. You're right. They put it in a trust that they own together.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I just have to say this because
Yeah.
I'm seeing it. Oh my God, this is totally off topic. I just want to shout this out just because it made me think of my mom. Tomorrow is the
Okay.
25th anniversary of Charmed, and my mom
Oh,
watched
I
that
love
show
it.
every single day from the time I was a kid up until she passed on TNT every morning. Every morning
I
she didn't
am
miss
the
she didn't miss
sun.
a beat.
I am the
But anyways,
air. I love
okay,
y'all. I
go
know the
back to
theme song. Okay. Yes.
you ain't
Hyper
wrong.
PG and Prue. Okay.
What
You
y'all
ain't
think about
wrong.
Kiana's mother, her and her mother
She
and their
was
conversation?
Yo,
fabulous.
mom is looks good. Like they
Mom
look like
is
they could be
beautiful.
sisters. Like yes, her
Her little
mom looks
outfit was
amazing.
cute.
What do y'all think about what them saying that Greg ain't no good guy for her?
I think she gave her solid advice. I think her mom was saying, "You're a
Go
queen.
ahead.
You should never be treated this way." She said she looked happier since she was not with him. But she went back to him. They went to Jamaica and got back together. Did you all?
Yeah.
I wonder what is her thing for him.
I think Greg just has. I think what the issue is on top of whatever like personal issues they have, where she feels like he doesn't support her, blah 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 blah. I think Greg just his real issue is getting comfortable with those cameras around him and being open and honest on camera. I think that's like a huge issue for them on top of like the other little probably stuff that they got going on the side. Like I said, I know she felt like he didn't support her and stuff like that. So I just feel like it's been a hard time for him to live his life on camera.
Do you leave your guy if you make a decision to go on a reality show that he told you he didn't want to be on?
Do you leave him? I mean, I I would like. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but if I was in that position and I had a boyfriend and I got a show and I get an offer to get on a show,
Mm-hmm.
especially, I mean, it just depends because I mean they in a different like tax bracket than I am, so I don't know how I would feel like if I was in their tax bracket. You just never know. I'm gonna just say in my situation that I'm in now, if I had a man and I got offered to do like reality TV and it was like legit, like with a legit company like Bravo or, you know, MTV or something like that. I'm leaving my man. Like, I'm not finna miss out on an opportunity to better myself financially because you have a problem with being on camera with me. So I'll just be on camera by myself and find somebody who is willing to be on camera with me later on down the line. You're not gonna stop
I
my
don't
financial
know.
blessings. Sorry.
I
I
guess
agree.
that's if your man um
But again, I'm saying
has
in my
been,
situation that
been
they got
noticing
money.
that you this is a desire of yours. I guess I just I don't know. It's kind of a trick bag, and maybe I'm thinking in regards to marriage, but
Yeah.
if I haven't really been, you know, people say I would make a great reality show. I've heard that many times. Anyway, if I got offered to be in a reality show and my husband told me flat out that's something he don't want to do and he not gonna do, in my mind, the thought doesn't come to my mind. Well, I don't want to be with you no more. I'm gonna get somebody to be on camera with me. He told
You're
you
gonna pay TJ.
that ain't
Okay.
something he wanted to do. Like that's why I was like, you leave your man because of that. And that's why I was surprised you said that, because in my head, you can't if it ain't something he want to do, that ain't something he want to do. My husband, I'm not gonna. He wouldn't hide from the cameras, but he sure wouldn't be up underneath them. He ain't
Yeah.
that guy. He ain't got tolerance for no bull crap.
So
That's just
Kiara would need to stay a friend because then she may
probably,
not have to
yeah,
involve
probably.
Greg as much. But Greg isn't her husband.
That is true.
Yeah. And
That is
all and,
true.
and also the friend dubs probably don't make as much as full time. So
So I mean, she may not
it's like
stay.
a tricky it's a tricky
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
It really is. It's a tricky situation because, like I said, in their circumstances is different than ours because they have money. Like they don't, they are making money. So it's like I don't know how I would feel. I can only say how I feel now because I'm broke. But I don't know how I would
Shut
feel
up,
if I
boy.
was. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being for real. I don't know how I would feel if I owned med spas and all this other stuff, getting sponsors and all this stuff. They making it. I know Kike probably from her businesses and the stuff that she's doing now, probably that she done got sponsors and all this other stuff. I know she at least got to be making a couple 100,000 a year. So I don't know how I would feel if I was making that much money and I had a man that was doing positive things because of what Greg does is a good career. He's has I think what he like a psychiatrist, I mean a
Yeah,
counselor or
he's
something like that, and he
something.
got like a clinic or something. So
Yeah,
he's
that's
doing
what I
great
understand. Yeah,
things,
yeah,
himself, and I'm sure he's making some decent money doing that, like owning a clinic, and that's government funded and all of this. So I'm sure he's making a decent amount of money. So it really just kind of depends on where your morals kind of lie.
yeah.
And
That
they're
that
in
might be
that
true. Yeah,
situation.
And I
yeah.
mean, I
You might be
understand she
right.
did get into a fight, so he's a little cautious. It's not like
Yeah,
his
yes,
first
yeah. I forgot about
introduction
that.
to it was positive.
Correct.
But if
I forgot
she
about that.
isn't fighting now and it's a totally different atmosphere, I don't even think Greg gave it a chance. Like he just was
Yeah.
like, I don't want to do it. I'm standoffish. And he kind
Yeah.
of belittled her and was condescending to her on camera.
Correct.
Hmm.
So
Especially for him to look
And
the way he
and
looked,
I was
he
just
ought to
gonna
be
nothing.
say,
thankful.
look, and I was just gonna say, if you look at them, Kiana seems so cute, and he seemed
Yeah.
he ain't terrible, but he just seemed
Yeah.
like the lower end of the average.
He ain't
Right.
Angel husband, I can tell you that.
And because he's not, I bet you he used to be real sweet to her.
Yes.
Men change a little bit because he had to be real sweet to her to hook her.
To
That's what
get
I'm
her. Yeah.
saying. Yeah, that's where my mindset is.
I don't know though.
He's a,
He was looking kind of cute at that little premiere though when he got in the little camera with her and they did
no, he
their little
was.
interview.
What
I'm not
premiere was
saying
this? Show me the picture.
I said he on the low
No,
end
it was an
of
interview.
average. He's not ugly. He's just on the low end of average. He's not. If you walked in a room and you
Yeah,
had
he's
10
not.
handsome men and he was amongst them,
Yeah.
it's not that he wouldn't. He ain't gonna be on nobody's first choice.
Yeah,
Right. Stop it.
He ain't one Dixon, honey. He's not one
Yeah,
Dixon,
he's not
okay?
one or Mauricio. Mm-mm.
Right. Some people kind of catch you. It's not. I mean, my point
He
is,
ain't even
I
Mark.
bet
What
he
was
talk
saying your
real sweet
husband?
to her.
Mark, what's his name?
Right. He was a mean guy.
But he
Like,
was at least
let
cute.
me say this. I'll give you an example. You can tell when Greg met Nene that he talked real sweet to her
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean,
it's so funny that you say that, Joy, because that is actually true. Because I've done
yes,
that before. When I was in college, I was, in my little whole phase or whatever you want to call it, and it
uh,
was just one guy that I did date, and he was not like out of the compared to the other guys that I was dating as well around that time. He was not. He was kind of like you said, lower on the totem pole than they were. But he was super like
sweet.
sweet and caring, and
Yes,
he cared about my feelings
yes,
actually. And he talked things out. He didn't like to fight, and he
yeah.
was a very
He
good
yeah.
wasn't toxic.
communicator. Yes, like he
Mm-hmm.
hated fighting. He would apologize. Like even if he wasn't wrong, he would still be like, "I'm sorry." I
Yeah,
don't. So I get that.
Yeah.
I get
I
that.
could
yeah.
see Greg
Some
being like that. Now he not. So I mean, but it's a big step to going to where y'all
and
was
that's
living
wait a minute.
together
That's
and
why
you
I
just
think. Wait a
move
minute.
out. Like
That's
that's huge.
that's why I think all of her people are so disappointed because they probably have seen the best of him, and what they saw on TV was not who they thought they knew. Like,
Yeah.
because everybody seems to have the same assessment that that they don't like him, and it wasn't probably like that before.
Cause she said that my family loved him. She said
Yeah,
that they really
yeah,
liked
but they
him.
watched him on television, and he was short with her. He gave nobody's asking you to tap dance for the cameras. But if you can give a for real authentic scene, they'll be in and out. but I get that they're
Wait,
intrusive because
Joy. I have to say this. This is another off-topic moment, but I just have to ask y'all this.
what?
Please tell, please tell me that y'all have been seeing the stuff with Jeepers Creepers on TikTok. Please tell me y'all have been
No,
seeing
I
it.
With
haven't.
who?
Y'all have not seen that video where that girl was like, she was like, out of all the people from the scary movies, she feel like she could take Jeepers Creepers, and she started going viral because everybody was like, Jeepers Creepers, you mean Big Jeep? They start calling him Big Jeep, and it's like this account
No,
impersonating
I
Jeepers
don't even know what
Creepers and
Jeepers
like
Creepers
everything.
is. So
I remember
The
the
scary
scary
movie?
movie.
no.
Mhm.
Yeah, girl, you gotta go. Just look when we get off here on TikTok.
Okay.
I'm gonna send y'all some stuff in the messenger. It's just so funny that it's like universally everybody like what people come together about be like the craziest thing.
Why
Oh
Cause
can't we
yeah.
want it to go viral on something?
everybody was like, "What?" They was like, "Jeepers Creepers, are you sure? You sure? You sure you want to go up against Jeepers Creepers? The same Jeepers Creepers that ripped his head off and put somebody else's head off, like that Jeepers Creepers?" I said, "Black people are like the funniest people ever." But anyways,
I
continue.
don't know anything about. I can't celebrate with
It's
y'all.
crazy that you're your age and haven't.
I don't know
I've
anything
And
seen
it
about.
Jeepers Creepers because my
and it's
husband
like
likes
5
scary movies.
movies.
Yeah,
No
he like.
way.
I remember going to see the first one, but
When
yeah,
did
I
it come
don't.
out?
The
Like two
latest,
decades ago.
yeah, like maybe the late '90s or the early 2000s.
I ain't
I
never seen
remember
it.
going to see the first one. I don't like scary. I don't
I don't
like.
either.
I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't like scary movies, but it has to mean something. Most of it just killing and they be
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
torturing people. I don't find that
Like
as
a
a good source of
storyline, like how
entertainment.
Michael Myers had like an actual
Yeah.
storyline.
Like
Yes,
Candyman.
yes, more
I can
like
deal with
that.
it.
Or
And I
Candyman. I can deal with those.
Terrified of Candyman.
Yeah.
and I know
Not
one thing before we get back to Potomac, they better not come out with no more Michael Myers because it's done. Leave them folks alone. It's been 30
Yeah,
Jamie
I
years.
ain't
And we
watch
Lee
should,
that.
Curtis, when she did the last movie, she said that they had to kill him. She agreed to do 3 movies. And they filmed the 3 movies together, but showed them a year apart. I went to go. I want to say the last 2 came on like I don't know, Peacock or something. It came on whatever state. I want to say
It
it was
did. It
Peacock.
did. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it was like
was.
a big deal because the last movie had all of the original people who survived with Michael Myers.
No.
Yeah,
Because
it's just like
it
it,
was,
and it's like it's over. Leave them people alone. You've been doing
yeah.
this it's like ain't Michael Miles like 70 something? If we
Ain't
I
he
going
the
don't
one
by
that
know.
went to the camp? Is it the
timeline,
camp person?
you say what?
No,
And Michael
Michael
Myers the
Myers
camp
is
or was that Jason?
Halloween. He's Halloween.
Oh, okay. I know one was a camp.
That's Jason that
Okay.
was
Yeah,
in
See,
the.
somebody
see,
that.
I don't know. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
But
just like
that's
baby,
because
please
some of
leave them
those
people
stories
alone.
originate in the 70s or
Yeah,
in the 80s. So
yeah,
depending on how old you are, you could even relate. I'm okay with those kind of scary movies.
yeah,
But
because
like
they have an actual
Saw,
storyline, a
yeah,
reason
the
why they are the
Saw and
way they
all the
are.
yeah. I don't
Well,
like
Michael Myers was just crazy though, because he ain't had no reason to kill them people when he was a kid.
he didn't. But anyway, let's move
Okay,
on
yeah,
with
let's go back.
Potomac.
Because y'all will
Um,
move on.
huh?
I said, because we will go on a tangent.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
I'm sorry
what
for
else?
the fillers. I have to do that when I see
Yeah, I
fillers because
just got to remember.
I be scrolling
Okay.
on Facebook as we talk, so that's what me. But yeah, where was
Do
we?
you
Where did we
think
leave
this?
off at?
Do y'all think this story with Stacy about her line is gonna be a storyline?
Yes,
Um,
have you not seen the premiere? They said that Stacy was a part of majority of the drama, so I'm guessing they're not gonna let that go.
what?
But that's on brand for Giselle to be coming for somebody about lies. It's kind of ironic considering the lies
But
that
it's
she
not just
told.
She
Giselle. Kay
actually
has said
never
it.
told
Wendy
a
has
lie.
said it. Ashley has said. Why you
I'm
just
tired.
bringing up
Did you not just hear
Giselle?
me? Did you not just hear me earlier say I'm sick of Ashley and her lies too after she
But
done
Kay said
lied
it
about
too. Wendy,
Michael?
nobody's not. Wendy's saying she lied. But why? So why y'all just focus on one person when
Because I don't
everybody is
like
saying this
Giselle and
lady's
Ashley,
lying?
so therefore I'm going to whack them and I'm going to be on Stacey's team.
I mean, like
So
everybody do something, but you focus on one person.
no, I'm focused
That's
on two.
insanity.
I'm focused on two.
But Kay was in it. Wendy, everybody was in
I
it.
like
I don't
them,
know
so
if you
therefore
lying.
I'll side with them specifically over her. If they have an issue and they get to arguing with Stacey,
Y'all
I'll
know what I
side with
thought about.
Kay.
Kay called Stacey aggressive. I mean, Stacey called Kay aggressive
I said
because Kay said she was lying.
she
Do you
should.
not remember this?
Yeah, she did. She called her aggressive. I didn't like that either.
She
And
didn't call
I will
nobody else
side
aggressive but Kay.
and I will side with Kay over Stacey. But I'm not gonna side with Ashley and Giselle over her. No.
But
So when it
nobody's
comes to
taking sides. You just saying acting like Giselle was the only one is what I'm saying. You
Or
ain't got
well,
Ashley's a
I
liar.
definitely dragged Ashley first.
everybody knows she lying. Even you did.
Oh,
But
and
okay.
that girl husband fine too.
That's what I was gonna say. I was wondering what people were saying about her husband, because they'll go in on a man. He seemed very chill. He seemed very calm. Stacey looked beautiful
Mm-hmm.
going in that restaurant with
Y'all, I
them.
know we not 40 minutes in and still it's Stacey and the husband.
Well, we've done bounced all around. We don't even went to the end almost.
I'm square. Yeah.
We talked about Kay and her mama, and that was after Stacey
Yeah.
and her husband. So we going way out of order. What y'all think about Happy Eddie being in 3 states?
Go on, Ed.
Good for him. Good for him.
I think that's good.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yep.
Wendy's kids was like, "Mama, you're not really a doctor." Why I laughed. Your kids will get you. Okay. So I guess
Well,
they
Wendy
taking the place
is a
of Giselle's
doctor.
kids.
She
She's a
is a
doctor of
doctor.
education.
She is,
Those
but
are
they was like, "You're not
they
really
a
a
doctor
like
of
Giselle's
education.
girls used to go in on her." I think Wendy's kids are gonna be that, and it's gonna be cute.
Oh,
I
Miss
think that's
Child,
really
that's the only redeeming quality of Giselle. I know she's sad that they gone.
yes. She
I
took all
think
them 3 girls to
Giselle is
college.
chilling.
That's amazing.
I mean, it'll be thank God after the years of havoc that we've had to endure for the past decade.
Let's see. She don't know.
Because
Let's see
she's
what I
definitely
got.
been wreaking havoc for the last decade. So it's about time that she took a chill pill and sat back and relaxed. But I mean, according to the girls, that is not what happened. And Giselle is all up in the
Yeah,
mess.
Giselle is
And
gonna be in the
I
middle of the
am
drama.
not surprised
She
at
gotta
all.
be. You've got to have one
She's old
character
and miserable. So
to
it wouldn't
stir the
be
drama.
her.
Y'all gonna be bored. I mean, you've got to have somebody.
I
Even
was
with her
just
and Karen,
Okay,
even her and Karen used to
we
get together and be
understand
like,
that. We
"These girls
understand
ain't
that,
doing right." They
Monthly.
had a little side conversation in the airport one time on one of the episodes. Like, we got to get these girls together because the show
that
ain't
was
doing
last
right.
season.
You remember, like
I said, look at them producing, talking
they
about
all
how
play
they
their
go
part.
produce. Yeah, I like that kind of talk on TV because it
Yeah.
gives us a glimpse of behind the scenes. I think Ultimate Girls Trip does a really good job of that. It gives us behind the scene kind of talk. Like they had a scene that I still think is the best scene I've ever seen in reality TV on Ultimate Girls Trip. When Leah and it was the one with Giselle and Portia, and they were doing a scene, and they were talking about the scene, and each person got emotional, and they each went. Do y'all remember that scene?
No.
And they were
Remember.
getting emotional. They literally produced this whole. They let us see how they produce a scene.
Yeah,
Like we're finna do this thing, and they each got emotional. They were sitting on a boat, and they
I
went from
remember
one
the boat.
person
I
to
don't remember the
another.
scene.
They went from
I'll go
one
back
person,
and look.
and like something else they did with Ultimate Girls Trip that I thought was clever. They each one of them all have like products that they endorse.
Mm-hmm.
They said that they were going to do a scene. They told everybody to bring a product that they have to put in a bag to give to each person, and they would have a whole scene of them talking about their stuff, endorsing their stuff. And they let them film that whole scene, but we did not hear the name of one product,
Not
and they
one
kept
product.
beeping them out and putting stuff over it. That's clever. Like, I think that would be, if they would do more of that, if we would get a more redeeming factor, I think, from reality TV. It's not a complete behind the scenes, but we should some of these people so wrapped up in these lives, it's be so volatile. It hasn't been recently, but it has been that you have to show that it's a little fake. It's kind of
Because we
like,
know it is.
yeah, it's kind of like adding, like when you watch shows like Abbott or The Office, where you know that they're
Oh, yeah, they talk to the
acting,
camera. Yeah, yeah.
they look at the camera. That is reality TV's looking at the camera.
I didn't like Abbott Elementary, but now I love it. Okay, I have a question though. What do y'all think about Kay bringing a friend?
I
Good. She
thought,
need one.
I think
And
that's
we
So
need
new,
new people.
but
yeah.
so new though. Like they let her. Giselle been on this show for 10 years. This is her first time bringing a friend. Kay been on here, what, 1.5? And she already got a friend. Has Wendy brought a friend on?
When Kay is Wendy's friend.
So I thought she was Candace. Okay, so Kay was Wendy. Okay. I thought she was Candace's friend. Okay.
Who?
Kay. I thought Candace brought her on. So Wendy brought Kay on.
Yeah, Wendy did. Yeah,
Okay.
that's Wendy's friend.
I just thought it was interesting that Kay so soon, we don't really know much about her. She hadn't been on long, and they let her bring a
Well,
friend on the
I
show.
think they probably was just with the sudden loss of Mia and then the loss of Karen. They had to
Karen.
do something.
And Kay has some, and I think she's gonna be a great addition. I think that Angel, I
Yeah,
think I like
Angela and
her.
Tia.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think they're
And
gonna be
why
fun.
do they do that? Why do they do that when with the age thing? Like how she was like Wendy's much older than me. By the time I
Oh,
got there, she was leaving and I was coming in. It's just like, girl, that means she's like 3 years older than you, babe. It's
right. Like
not
she act like Wendy was like 18 years older than her. She was like,
like what?
but she did give Wendy compliments. She said Wendy has always been her about her business. She knew that Wendy was going to be something because she was walking around in her suits. Like she gave her some undertone shade, but then she kind of propped her up too. So I felt like she was good with the balance of both.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder if they're gonna show a lot of her husband because he was with the Broncos. I don't know what that means, but
I think they want a professional football player on here. I think I
Well,
was thinking
Angel husband, I know for sure is fine, honey.
he
you,
seemed really nice too.
do y'all think they filmed the other girl's wedding for Potomac?
She said
Jazzy,
that She said that we'll have to watch and see. So she hinted at it. I don't know if it's true or not, but she hinted at it at the premiere that
Mm.
we will see something. So I don't
what
know.
what do y'all think about Kay and Wendy's fallout?
You know, every time I've seen that, and since I seen the trailer, I just know Joy was like living for that. Somebody finally calling Wendy out for being fake and pretentious. I said, I know Joy just living, just living. But I will say it did kind of, to me, fall a little flat because the reasons that she used weren't real reasons, and she actually does have legitimate reasons to call Wendy out. She just used the wrong ones.
Mm-hmm.
So
What
now
do
it's
you think
looking.
what legitimate reason she got?
I mean, we can go back to, I mean, even last year. Example, I don't want to wrong with Kay when she was
Oh,
in the
Bravo
hospital.
showed it
Who went?
for her, right?
Yeah, when she was
Yeah,
in the hospital, who went to the hospital with her after the fight? Karen
Karen,
did, not
no,
Wendy.
I
Like, I
got
not
mean,
you.
she
I
Wendy.
got
has.
you. Okay.
When she
She,
was sick, who went and checked up on her?
checked on her.
Giselle and Robin. Wendy did not. So Kay does have some examples of how, and then somebody said, which I don't remember, that Wendy got mad at Karen for doing the same thing to her too. Like Karen was
Yeah,
at
she did.
something and she was mad at Karen for not saying, just waving to her. And it's the same thing that happened with Kay, but now Wendy's acting like she don't think that should have happened. And somebody was like, even Beyonce see her friends in the crowd and be like, "Hey, I see you."
I understood her second point. I didn't understand her first.
What
When
was
she
the second one?
the first one, what was the first one?
Was
Oh,
it?
well, I know she started
Hold
off
on,
by
I wrote them
saying,
down. Y'all
She
go ahead.
said when she called Wendy on the phone.
NAACP up in is was the
Yeah,
first.
and I didn't understand that one with Wendy, because if somebody said, "Oh, I'm sponsoring so and so," the first thing out of my mouth, my head would have been, "Oh, I'm speaking."
Yeah.
Okay, that would have been the first thing out of my head.
Same, Joy.
So I
Yeah.
didn't understand why Wendy didn't say that part, but the second one was silly.
Was it the makeup?
No, she wanted her to wave at her or something.
Okay, that's the wave. And then the other one was
Yeah.
that the third one was Wendy said, "Did you do your own makeup?"
Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Yes, I forgot
The
about
shade. Okay,
that.
Wendy, that was
Yeah,
me.
I forgot about that one. Yeah. Yeah,
What about the makeup?
She said she walked into some event and Wendy looked at her and said, "Did you do your own makeup?" And it hurt Kay's feelings.
Well, no, because what you trying to say?
That she looked a mess, I guess. Would that have hurt your feelings? Well, I don't wear makeup, so it wouldn't hurt mine.
Well, I mean, no, because I do when I do wear makeup, I mean, I do my own makeup, so it wouldn't hurt mine. But you know, again, I'm not in the same tax bracket and stuff as them, so they got makeup artists and all of that. So yeah, I can understand how that could be maybe a little offensive. Because what you trying to say that my makeup don't look the way it normally looks? It looks bad today or something? What are we talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you
I
think
do.
that Wendy is a good friend or no?
I do feel like Wendy can be one of those type of nice, nasty friends.
Yeah, girl, Wendy ain't
Wendy,
messing with them when these scammers get away from them. And Wendy
like,
ain't messing with them.
I think Wendy is like one of those like entitled, stuck up, snobbish type of women.
I
Definitely.
mean, yes, but Wendy and her husband came on this show for the opportunities. That girl, her and her husband are African to the real bone. They came here to hustle to get as much money and publicity for whatever it is that they're doing moving forward. They gonna suck this up and leave. Wendy,
does Bravo get a portion of Happy Eddie since they talk about it so much, or
it's possible.
I'm pretty sure, probably.
It's pretty. Yeah. It didn't. I don't know if it's forever. Is it forever?
I don't know.
No, that's just like Candy businesses. I doubt now that Candy's not on the show that she's allowing them to like still get a percentage of like bedroom candy.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. But did she produce, or was she an executive producer of Atlanta? I didn't watch Atlanta.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, because somebody said her name was on the credits, and I was like, I don't know. I didn't watch it. Okay.
I don't think Bravo.
Oh, I know we didn't talk about. So you remember, and we wasn't on here, but Robin and Giselle did a reasonably shady about K Michelle being on Atlanta. And they were very nice about it. I don't know what clip these people got from it, but they were acting like they were saying bad things about Kay. And they were saying Kay was one that could do it. She had
she was really on
like they were really praising Kay. Kay Michelle. But then Candy said the same thing, and nobody was mad. That Bravo used to not let people from other networks go on their shows. They wouldn't let Tammy on there, Tammy Roman.
Yeah.
Because of that. So what did y'all think of what did you think that Robin and Giselle was being shady towards K Michelle, or was
not necessarily.
When I listened to it, no, I didn't think so.
Okay.
No.
Well, let's ask D because he don't like the girl.
The only thing that they said, it was really Robin, and it's just people taking it out of context because it's a class issue that they really don't want to address. Because the class issue is Love and Hip Hop was considered low class, and Housewives is considered high class. That was the premise of the show. You didn't have to live fancy to join Love and Hip Hop. You didn't even have to pretend to live fancy.
Because you didn't have to be a hip hop artist. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Because if you watch the first season of Love and Hip Hop, where Erica and Scrappy's apartment was, they had brown carpet. I'll never forget that. So you didn't even have to pretend like you had. It's a class thing. So people that are having this conversation, you feel like they were like, nobody wants this low class stuff. But Giselle specifically said that, because she actually watches Love and Hip Hop religiously. She said that of all the people that had ever been on Love and Hip Hop, K. Michelle would have been probably one of the best fit. Who she was saying she really didn't fit in Love and Hip Hop, which is true.
Yes.
Because
I was just shocked about how much slack they got for that.
Yeah, K. Michelle was messing with that producer who ended up marrying Lil Wayne's. Was it Lil Wayne's ex? Yeah. Lil Wayne's
Nivea?
ex-wife.
No, was he with Nivea? No. That
No,
was the dream. Sorry.
Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis. Because she wasn't, when she went on Love and Hip Hop, K. Michelle was not a rapper. Like, even if, believe it or not, Carly Red, although it was a joke, she was actually a rapper.
Oh.
K. Michelle had no business being on Love and Hip Hop, but she was just there because she wasn't hip hop. Her association was based off of an ex-boyfriend who she claimed beat her. No, some dude named Memphis.
No, I'm just saying because it's Love and hip hop, so she was the Love.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So she was Love. But usually, if they're going to bring a girl that is a love interest of hip hop back then, that person had to be with you.
Oh, okay. See, I never really watched. Well, I did watch it when Cardi B was on there, and then I didn't watch no more. So I don't know how long.
New York. Yeah, that was in New York.
But yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent on y'all. Wendy's girlfriend. What do y'all think about Tia? That's Giselle's friend.
Yeah, me too.
I like both of the new girls.
Oh, what did y'all think about the fashions at the Blooming Second Bloom party?
What's her name? Look a mess.
Which one?
Oh,
Stacy. I don't know, them layers and ruffles. Girl, she look a mess. She looked like,
I didn't like Stacy's outfit. And Stacy normally looks nice. Kay loves a crown, and I liked her crown. I thought Giselle looked pretty. I thought Ashley looked beautiful. What y'all think about Wendy? Was she a little too much or no?
Wendy is always too much. Like she looked like she got about 10 yards of tulle wrapped around her like she a Barbie princess or something.
Which I like that about her, because
that seems like such a teenage dress.
Right.
And it's not just her, because Giselle wore one like that before.
She said it too. She said, you like my... I think Giselle ended up giving her that dress because remember
she did. Giselle said she only bought it to piss off Stacey at the end of the year, and she gifted it to Wendy. That could be it, and she had it dyed. That did cross my mind because I did remember that story. I wonder, was that Giselle's dress?
No, she said it was a different dress because this one was archival, which I guess, did she get that from, who got the archive? Is that me? What's her name? From Atlanta.
Marlo,
yeah. Maybe it was a Marlo dress.
But yeah, that is such a teenage dress to me. I don't get adult women trying to be, I see it so 80s, so Cyndi Lauperish. It's so weird. Like, girl, you pushing 50, and if you ain't, you looky.
Stop. Y'all need a whooping. Y'all are so BAD, and I love it. I missed y'all. 50. Oh my God.
Wendy does not look 50. Wendy looks her age. Like, if I seen Wendy in person, or like just from looking at her pictures, it looked like she's a middle-aged woman, like in her late 30s, maybe early 40s.
Yeah.
Wendy looks her age.
I mean, but still, you said middle age. It's okay to be middle aged. Okay. Giselle said that her British friend Tia is very refined, and when she cusses you out, it will be correct subject and verb conjugation. She is a high-end realtor. And then Tia said her family is royalty. They are royal in Nigeria. She's a princess. What you think Wendy gonna do?
I don't know. Oh, that's what somebody had asked. That. So she is African. They determined to get an African on here.
She said she's royal Nigerian. She may not bring it up that she is, though.
Yeah. Somebody, I did see, I think this was on Reddit. a question that said, "What's up with Wendy treating?" Apparently, it's gonna be an issue with somebody else dark, and they was like, do she talk down to people? To you all, the other darker skinned girls?
No.
Wendy,
That's what I.
I
It was a
haven't paid
question in
attention. I
red.
think Wendy talks down to everyone.
I think so
Yeah.
too.
So
Yeah.
like, I don't see a difference. Like Wendy's she can be very condescending and dismissive. Even when Kay was telling her feelings, even if you feel like your friend's feelings are a little ridiculous, you still can say, I understand you feel that way. I didn't mean it that way. But she was like, and you expected me to do that when I'm on stage? Like, she was like, you could just, like, she was putting on this air like I was on stage, I was above you, was just a little sponsor, even though she didn't say it that way. That's how she said it. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Okay, what else? I had something else I was gonna say. I said, oh, what do y'all think? So Angel, this is so funny how these people are connected but don't even realize it. Angel said that Ashley was a bottle girl for her.
Yes, she did. Yeah.
She said she went from bottle girl to Duchess. I said, okay, Ashley.
Wrong for that. And they showed this ugly picture of her too. They should be ashamed of themselves. That's shady. That's shady.
That was shady. That's all I really have. Oh, and then when I was talking about Stacey's breath, Giselle said she got a lot of bacteria.
It are good.
I just think that poor Stacey. I feel bad for her.
How you gonna be a liar and your breath stink?
Right.
Do
you think that Stacey came in and misrepresented herself to the group?
Yes.
Okay.
And I thought that's why she comes across inauthentic. I don't really know who Stacey is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
And her voice is so annoying. Arabella.
She always sings. She talks like she's performing. This is the classy version of say
Arabella.
What's Quad?
Oh yeah, it is.
Quad talks. Quad is performative. It is so annoying.
Okay, Arabella.
When she it comes across so inauthentic. When you try to be authentic, you don't know what to believe, because her accent goes away, and this is Stacey. This is just a classier version. I don't think Stacey came on here to perform, to try to give us a show.
Yeah, and talk
she
about
found the hook. I haven't figured her out. Like, it's nothing about her that seems real.
But some people like fake.
It just becomes. I liked fake initially when I heard it about Mia, because I knew by then I felt like I cracked the code with her. Everything was fake with her, and she was gonna take advantage of it. And then it became like, ooh, like ick. It became like ick. You can't run on a narrative of keeping things real and being authentic, because that was a conversation a lot with them last year on Potomac. And you're not. You obviously are not. And what you're doing kind of looks cruel. So I just think that whenever people are inauthentic, it shows pretty quickly. And the only people that have longevity and legs in reality TV are those that are kind of going to allow things to happen the way that they happen. Or if you're going to self-produce, we're going to do this all together. That's why Giselle has a meeting every year at the beginning of the season.
Yes, we got to get it together.
Stories together, because she understands that this is a bit, it don't mean that things won't go off the reel, but we got something to work with to start off this season. I mean, then do that. The only people that survive in reality are people that they're authentic.
And they got 10 years. Go Potomac. Yeah. I'm proud of Potomac.
I am too. I watched it when its first episode. I've been watching it since the beginning. And
So
I
do y'all
watched.
want to talk about Watch What Happens Live? I didn't watch all of it,
I
but
did.
do
I
y'all
didn't
think that
watch it.
Lotto and Giselle look alike?
Well, no,
No,
I
but
seen that
yes.
they do. They
But
do. She
no, but
definitely.
yes. But they actually are the same color. And
I
they
feel like
were,
they're not twins, but like they favor. Like she could be Giselle's younger sister.
Or her daughter? Yeah, or something. Yeah, yeah. I feel you.
Yeah,
I think
well,
so too.
I don't know
But
about daughter now. Lotto is like almost 30.
oh,
but
is
Grace,
she?
yeah, Grace, Giselle could have had I mean, she in her 50s.
She
She
would have
probably
been like really. You had to have been really young though.
Like
had,
18ish.
if,
That's fine. That happens. But so I remember when they were doing Weasley Shady, and they put up their picture of their
Yeah, Lotto is
promo,
26.
and just
Mhm.
and Robin's son S was Giselle Lotto. Did you don't remember
Yeah.
that,
Yeah,
Joy?
she did say that. Yeah,
Yeah.
she did. Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say that they looked alike, but I understood why people said it. I guess in my head, I would never mistake Lotto for Giselle.
I
I
wouldn't
could,
either.
but maybe if you put her daughter, because Grace's bone structure is similar to Lotto's. Lotto, although I don't like her raps, but she really does have a beautiful face. She actually got a model face. She got
Mm-hmm.
real nice bones, and Grace has really nice bones. And if she lost just a tad bit of weight, it'll because she's actually quite stunning.
Oh, Grace
Who?
is. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she's
is. She
actually
could be a
quite stunning.
model.
Mhm. Because she got the face.
Yeah,
Her
she could be a
face,
real
her
model. She's
face is.
short though. The twins got the height, so I don't
I
know.
know. Yeah, she is kind of
She's
short.
the short one.
Yeah, I
She,
just seen. I'm on Twitter right now, and it's this post with Stacy when she walked in to meet her ex husband. It said literally obsessed with Stacy walking into the restaurant and greeting the hostess with "Hi, I'm meeting somebody really special," and then somebody retweeted it and was like, "One of the most delusional, unwell housewives ever." Obsessed.
Stacey looks beautiful though. When she walked
No,
in, I was
because
like, Stacey looks
Stacey is
beautiful.
delusional.
She
Stacey is
is. She did.
delusional.
You know, remember when Choir when they had their reunion and she had that little thing, delusional.
yeah,
When
Yes.
Stacey walk in, I just need that little sign, delusional.
yeah, I remember.
So, is there
That's
anything from Watch What Happens Live we need to discuss, or are we gonna do Salt Lake? What other shows are we
I
doing?
will say I will say this. One, yes, we do need to do Salt Lake. Period. I don't give a damn. We need to find some way to review that because that
What day
first
does it come
episode,
on?
I'm not sure.
I watch it the next day, and I still don't know what day that is, which
I
is
don't.
so
It pops up on my DVR. I don't know what
yeah,
they
it's like it just
were.
pops
Because
up.
let's be very very clear. Bronwyn, honey,
Yes,
Bronwyn, New York
I've been watching it. I heard that
war
she.
Lisa Barlow
she
out,
wore her
What's wrong
out,
with Lisa Barlow eye on the confession?
girl.
baby.
She
What's
told
wrong
her
with
up. She
her
said, "You
eye?
He
need to go to
did.
work." She said, "You need to go to school." She said, "You need to go to work."
She
So,
said, and pay those lawsuits off, bitch. That's what you need to do.
and
I
then she
said,
said,
yes.
"So I suck dick. Do you suck? Do you suck?" I'm just like,
He
y'all
said,
had
that's
this
my
fancy
husband,
lady
honey.
thing, okay?
It's okay trying to make her shame. It's like, girl, Lisa, you have no room to be talking about anybody because that's Bronwyn's husband. You had a whole
Right,
Amex card in a whole another man's name, sweetie.
right.
Not the
Like
same.
Yeah,
it
hilarious.
was so good. I just feel like, and Mary, oh my, that lady is the fun without even
She
trying.
is
I
without even
be
trying.
crying, okay?
Without even trying. I love the fact that everybody hates Britney.
You
Brittany
could
is
tell though none of them like mess with Mary,
you
or
could
they
okay,
have
say we
told
having
us
a
twice.
conversation. And Brittany will say, "Well, did I tell you that me and the Osmond guy went to the store?" Like she just
But I love. But Whitney is one of those type of friends that is good for the show. Though it's like no one really likes
yes,
her like that, but she's so chaotic and destructive that it's like necessary from the show. Like we have to have like at
we need
least
her. She was like, "I need, I
one
want to make a
time
toast."
everybody yelling at Brittany. Like that's just essential at this point.
Which she
So
was
it's
saying,
like
"I
she
want to make a
is.
toast," and then they was like, "What is it to?" Well, we got engaged, but then we broke it off. And then Heather was like, "I don't think she understands the meaning of what a toast is." And then when she said, "Your husband got gout D." What is gout D?
I
Can
think
somebody?
I think I think Todd has gout in his feet. Cause
Oh,
I'm like, and I think she was just I think Lisa was just trying to, like, I guess, get a good one liner off, which,
oh, okay.
but it's like it still didn't compare to Bronwyn eating her up. Bronwyn was
She
on
ate
her
her out. But the
ass.
sad part is, I remember
Okay.
everything they said because I laughed so hard. So yes, we need to
Okay.
just stop
Bronwyn
wait.
said, baby, you need to go to work and pay those lawsuits
She
off,
sure
bitch.
do
That's
need to
what
go to
you need to
work.
do. And I was like,
That's what
yes,
you need to
bro.
do. Go
Cause
to
I
work.
hate Lisa. I hate Lisa Barlow. Oh my God. I hate her so much because she reminds me of Kyle. She reminds me of Kyle, and I can't stand it. I can't stand it. And y'all know I hate Kyle. You know I
But
hate
Bronwyn did
Kyle.
tell the truth. She said, "I did lie about this jewelry." Like that's what Stacy needs. She needs to do what Bronwyn
That's
did.
it. It would be
It
over.
would be
Like
over.
and it would end if in my head, if especially if Giselle wasn't on my good side, in my head, I would be like, you're not finna draw this out for no 6 episodes. Let me end this.
Right.
Like in my head, I guess maybe because I'm a fan of reality TV, my story will not be yours. Because we know
Yeah.
how
Amen.
Giselle is.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
You would,
I would be saying, I would end it right there. What you want to know? Did you lie? Yeah. He's
yes.
not telling 100% the truth, but yeah, we had an arrangement. What else? Move
Mhm.
on.
I paid him with my
Yeah,
I
like
wouldn't
husband's
even be
money.
able.
Look over
I
like
wouldn't
with
even
my
be able
husband's
to.
money,
that would
and
stop
we
the
back together.
conversation in its track. You don't let nobody ride a whole season, and here you are, a reunion. Everybody that made your story, your drama, their story. Like,
Well, I
no,
mean,
you're
it
not
really
gonna
ain't
do
no
that.
reason to. It's really not a reason to tell the truth if TJ never actually comes out publicly.
True.
Because
But
I
I
mean, what
mean,
Ashley
it,
is
it
saying
ain't.
is
It
necessarily
wouldn't
just
be a
hearsay.
scandal. My point is, it wouldn't be a scandal. It
I
wouldn't
mean,
be.
it's still not a scandal, really,
I
because he
mean,
hasn't came out publicly. The only thing
It,
that's really making it a issue is really them. Nobody else really, to be honest with you, really give a fuck. I don't really care if Stacey paid TJ or
but
not.
I
I
think
don't
she gonna
care.
lie about a lot of other stuff too. D. She got to.
Yeah, but if it's not a harmful lie and it's like she just
No, no,
don't
I
want them
loved
in her
it.
business, it's like no one cares. Like no one cares if Stacey paid TJ. Like let's
I
move
don't care.
on. But that's my problem again with Giselle and Ashley. But I mean, at least Ashley provides somewhat of some kind of fucking story or whatever. It's just like that's my whole issue with Giselle. Girl, mind your business. My business ain't your motherfucking business.
It's gonna
Damn, can
be.
you like find something to do? You like what is your storyline? What do you have going on? Who are you dating? Who are you schooling? Like, girl,
I
talk
don't think
about
she's gonna ever bring
yourself.
anybody on after
I think
Sherman.
they gonna have that
Really.
conversation. I
I
think
don't
they
think
gonna
she's
have
Lord.
it.
gonna bring anybody on after Sherman. After Sherman, she was done.
Yeah, I think
Giselle
she.
don't have nothing else to. She another one that act just like Kyle. They don't got nothing else going on, and you talk about your personal life.
They look,
Good Lord. Now,
and they
granted,
be in
Kyle
the
is a
center
little
too.
worse. Kyle is a little worse than Giselle, so I don't want to just compare them like that because I can't stand Giselle, but I ain't gonna do Giselle like that
Yeah,
now.
don't do it
Just
like
say
Cal
I ain't
now.
gonna do it like that now. But girl,
I
she
don't think I'm
close.
watching Beverly Hills this year. By the way,
I don't know.
I'm
I
on the
don't think
fence
I'm watching.
about it. I'm on the fence about it on whether or not I want to watch or not because I am kind of over the cast that we currently have. I'm
Hmm.
tired of Kyle and her bullshit. I'm
Yeah,
tired of Erica
I
and
only
still
watched
renting out that
that
house.
episode because of Garcelle.
yeah.
That the first time the episode, the very first Beverly Hills episode I ever watched, Garcelle was coming on the show.
I mean, they would take her back. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
that's
course they would.
so.
They
Yeah,
didn't want
Then
her.
I
They
ended
didn't
up
want her to
watching
leave.
yeah. They don't want her to leave.
Garcelle leaving was probably the most damaging thing to the damn show.
her.
Andy
I
didn't
agree.
want that. Andy literally said that he literally was begging Garcelle to stay. And I don't
Yeah,
blame Garcelle. I wouldn't have stayed either. Okay. After all of that, it's just like it gets to a point where it's like, do I want to keep dealing with this?
she
It's
said it
been
was one of the hardest things. They say reality TV is hard, and it
it,
is. And
it
I think she
is,
got a new
especially
rich man too, so she might didn't want to show him either.
it is, especially if you're the type of person that's not
Who got a
like
new rich man?
Garcelle, they said she
Marcel,
got a
she
new rich
dating some
man.
type of CEO
Yeah,
of
girl.
like a big company.
Like big.
Oh, okay. Is he black?
Yeah.
Which is
What?
shocking to me.
What?
Why? She's dated black men. She done brought black dudes on the show.
That
I
Her
mean,
lady
last,
like white man.
no, Garcelle's last boyfriend, which she had him on the show, he was black.
yeah, he was.
She like white man.
Because I don't doubt that she married him. She had kids by him, but I
Yeah.
don't think
Yeah.
her oldest son is mixed.
No, he's
No,
black.
he's
That's a
not.
black. Yeah, he's black.
So she obviously, I mean, I have no, I know she dated black men, but I just, it ain't too many black CEOs, and usually those kind of men be wanting to mess with young
Mm-hmm.
if
That
they
is true.
available.
What do y'all think about Mia being with Bobby Valentino?
That is like the craziest shit ever.
Okay.
She need to be ashamed
Oh, I
of
guess
herself.
something else. Okay. We catching up, y'all. We sorry, people. What y'all
Yeah.
think about
I
Portia
mean,
dating a man
wait a
and a
minute,
woman? Okay, then
wait a minute,
we're gonna talk about both.
wait a minute.
Don't
Mia
forget
is
about
a
Portia
real
dating a
hoe.
man and a woman. Okay. So let's talk
Mia
about
is a
Bobby first. But
no,
y'all don't think
Mia.
she like him?
Mia is a real hoe. Like she straight up in a
How did she
run up and
even
let
meet
run
him?
up. Huh?
I'm just like, how did she even meet Bobby
I have no
Valentino?
idea. Like, is he even outside? Like,
Her old ass still a groupie. Like she that chick. That's the kind of stuff you do when you 23, young, tight, and fine. We are watching a 40-year-old hoe. Like live out her type. She
I ain't mad.
gonna go
Be a
from
hoe.
one trick to the next.
Like overnight. Like, don't even let that
Yeah.
thing rest. Okay. She just like bam.
Like that
And she like
girl.
a real little. Like, why? But he's short.
Because she validates them. She likes being the prize. She likes being the showgirl. That's why she married Gordon old self. Because
That
she
is,
was arm candy. He was gonna treat her nice, give her what she need. She would still be with him if his money was right.
and if his thing worked.
And his right.
Mm-hmm.
She would still be with him, but he
Yeah.
ran out of money. And Mia needs money. She a straight up for real hoe. And she won't jump from trick to trick to trick to trick. If Bobby Valentino decide to get with the dudes or trainees he was messing with tomorrow, she gonna have somebody else in
Yeah.
3 weeks confessing her love.
To them. Because ink was supposed to be forever. And honey, she had an erasable pen because he is gone. Okay. What y'all think about Portia with her dating a man and a woman?
It just makes me go back to all of the stuff that
Candy.
Candy said.
I don't know. Y'all keep forgetting that Portia had already said that she had been with a girl before.
Oh,
Before
really?
years before that. I can't think. I think that was Portia's second reunion. A video came up of Portia on YouTube. Oh, I'm aging myself. I don't know if y'all remember. Apparently, she was really in the church, and she did a video online. They filmed it, and Portia was talking about, believe it or not, she was like a church girl. She was like preaching, and like in front of a huge audience, and she mentioned homosexuality as a sin.
Oh.
And so this is around that time. I forgot the point I was making. What?
That she dated a girl before. That's all I know.
What?
That she dated a girl before.
Oh yes. So Candy, it was a season where Candy, it could have been when she was like really into like these sex toys, or maybe it was when they was doing the stripper stuff. It was something that it became like a morality issue because they mentioned a YouTube video and connected it to Portia having a moral issue with homosexuality. And Portia said she didn't been with a girl before.
What?
Yeah, so this
That's just for
wasn't.
the streets. Okay, I ain't mad at Portia.
Yeah. So that was the thing. That wasn't. So nobody was surprised. I wasn't anyway.
What do you think, D?
when the whole question of
I just
her
said it. I
her
said
What
that.
saying
do
that
you?
she would eat her box or whatever.
I said it just makes me go back to say that Candy was not everything that Candy said about Mojo.
I didn't doubt it.
Uh huh.
Yeah, because she had already because of I had no doubt, and she really didn't deny it.
I
I
mean,
did
I
what?
believed it too
Portia
back
called.
then. It just
She said
reminded
I
me of
did
that.
what?
It just reminded me of it when she said that.
Yeah, I
And
got
the
you.
fact that Portia is a hoe.
No, I
She
mean
is.
she is too. She looking for a sponsor too,
Yeah.
but she doesn't. She doesn't do it well. She ain't as bad as Mia.
Well, I don't think to be bad as Mia is not possible.
Yeah, I
Mia
don't
is
think
thirsty. Like Mia is, and I think she may be trying to get on Atlanta.
you think so.
Mm-hmm.
They said she was at somebody's something while they was filming. I want to say it was the girl with the pancakes.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know any of these people.
I'm talking about on Atlanta.
I didn't watch Atlanta. Was she on there last year?
Yeah, she her I can't think of her name. Kelly, the
Oh,
girl
okay.
Kelly. Yeah, she was at one of Kelly's things, and I think they were filming because it ended up on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's trying to get on there, but I don't think they gonna take Mia. I think they done with her.
I wonder what happened with Gordon. Did they whatever happened with Gordon? Because I don't know if y'all remember a couple of weeks ago, Gordon went to a house and knocked on the door, rang the doorbell because he had, according to him, he had rented out this house. And the
Mm-hmm.
person on the webcam, they didn't share some and didn't know that they were sharing Gordon. They were just
Mm-hmm.
sharing what happened on their webcam. But basically, Gordon came to the door and said that he was renting his house. He got his suitcases and everything, and
Yeah,
because
he
you can
was
see
ready
it
to
in the
move in.
video,
He got scammed like Elder.
yes, they think he got scammed.
So is she not helping him at all anymore?
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know, but he
Have
gonna have
y'all been seeing the stuff about Gladys Knight? Since we're
No, what about
talking
her?
about, her son has came out and said that basically her husband is like forcing her to perform and that she's not like, she's suffering from, I think, Alzheimer's or something like that. Like she's not like all the way there anymore, but he's like, forcing her to perform and stuff. And if you look at videos and stuff like that, her background singers are definitely like carrying her performances and
Oh, poor
picking up the
Gladys.
slack. Like you can kind of tell that she forgetting it a little bit, and it's sad.
Oh, I
I just
hate
wanted to
that.
bring that up because I just saw something about it. And
Anyway,
are y'all watching Beyond the Gates?
no,
I'm
I don't
still,
watch soap operas. Your
no.
friend Giselle gonna be on there. You gonna not watch
I
that one?
know. I heard. Yeah,
Oh
she mentioned
God!
it on
I hope it's
Beyond That.
just a small
Karen was on the
cameo.
first episode.
Uh-huh. Well, she
I
at a
did.
bar. I heard she was at a bar.
Yeah,
Yes.
doing
Yeah.
doing
She
the
turned around and had one line.
doing the most too, girl. Welcome to Fairmont Crest.
Mhm.
That's
I say
awful.
yes, Karen. You
Oh
better
well.
tell
Anything
them.
else? Well, so we gonna do Salt Lake. Are we gonna do the white
Are we
swap?
gonna? No, that no one cares about that to
We
review.
do, D.
I don't care
I'm
about that to
watching. I'm gonna
review.
watch it
I'm gonna
because
We're
watch
gonna
it, but I
see.
ain't
I just
reviewing it.
cannot wait for Wendy's family off script. When they are, I just need to know what they're gonna do.
What I was gonna say are we with Salt Lake since it's already like 2 episodes out? Are we just gonna do like an overall review of the first 2 episodes so that way when the next episode come on we can be like right there? Or are we just gonna start at the episode?
I think we could just start at the episode. What y'all want to do?
It's fine with me.
I just got to figure out when to come on.
yeah,
Okay, hold on. Let me look that up before we get off
Okay.
here.
Are y'all watching Bell Collective? I'm not, but they're
I
back.
am. I'm watching.
Okay.
I'm watching it.
Is it?
It I like Bell Collective. It's a good show. I think it's a really nice girl ensemble. It's
Okay.
probably better chemistry and drama between them than it is for Atlanta. They're just not as upscale.
And
kind
what
of.
about Huntsville?
I ain't really been watching that. I I, I don't really like that show. Like for real. I watched some clips. And I've watched a couple of episodes, but I didn't watch probably the last two. I don't get this Trisha stuff. I don't get it anymore.
Tuesdays, guys, Tuesdays.
Okay. So we would
What?
watch.
So
Salt Lake.
yeah,
So
so
we would
Wednesday
do the
would
thing
be
on Wednesday. That
ideal.
works for me.
Wednesdays is fine with me too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All
So
right.
we'll see y'all Wednesday for Salt Lake.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are watching Miami, but baby, Team Gertie, justice for Gertie, and the
Oh no.
microaggressions.
Lord. All right.
All right, y'all. That's been real. I missed it, y'all.
I
I
know,
know.
right?
And I'll try to get Callie. I'll see if I can find her number.
Alrighty,
Okay.
All right, y'all
All
be
right.
good.
okay.
You too.
Oh, in stream. I guess Joy will do it.
I am.
Okay, good. Because I done about closed it.